U.S. President Donald Trump has confirmed the United States is walking away from the Paris Climate Accord. It was a campaign pledge of his to quit the deal his predecessor helped create, and the decision to abandon it was condemned in many circles. But President Trump also indicated he might return to the table if he can get a better deal for American workers. Park Ji-won reports.
As president, I can put no other consideration before the well-being of American citizens. Thus, as of today, the United States will cease all implementation of the non-binding Paris Accord and the draconian financial and economic burdens the agreement imposes on our country.
U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed that the U.S. is walking away from the 2015 Paris climate deal to help the country's vital industries, especially oil and coal, but added he's willing to work with the Democrats to seek ways to negotiate a better deal for the U.S. He blamed the deal reached by nearly 200 countries 2 years ago of being more favorable to economies like China and India, and that it was hurting the local job market. While the announcement was welcomed by his supporters, it brought widespread criticism from world figures, including former U.S. President Barack Obama and Belgian Prime Minister Charles Michel, who called Trump's decision a brutal act. The leaders of France, Germany, and Italy said the global climate deal will not be renegotiated, reaffirming that the Paris Agreement remains irreversible.
We will succeed because we are fully committed. Because wherever we live, whoever we are, we all share the same responsibility. Make our planet great again.
China, the world's biggest carbon dioxide emitter, meanwhile vowed to stand by the Paris Agreement, with Beijing and the EU agreeing to back the climate deal through a joint statement. However, experts say that the withdrawal of the U.S. from the Paris Pact could pose a big threat to global efforts to cut down greenhouse gas emissions.
Considering that the U.S. is the world's second-largest emitter of carbon dioxide, its departure could jeopardize the agreement as a whole. For instance, some countries that originally didn't want to be part of the pact, but ended up joining due to peer pressure, could also decide to leave.
The landmark Paris Agreement has been signed by 195 parties and entered into force in early November last year. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.